crazy how God would take the fatherless child, the motherless child, the abused child, the mishandled child, the mistreated child, the isolated child, the misunderstood child, the rejected child, the put last child, the overlooked child, the forgotten child, the mishandled child. And that's the one that he would use to rise up the whole entire family. That's the one that he would use to break the generational curses. That's the one that he would use to proclaim his glory. That's the one that he would use to pour out his spirit in. That's the one that he would use to turn the reject into the redeemed. That's the one that he would use to proclaim the goodness of God. That's the one that he would use to stand on business about his kingdom. That's the one he would use to break all those that was in bondage, that mishandled them, the one that left them, the one that forgot about them, the rest of the family that didn't know how to handle them. That's the one that he would use to set everybody free. That's one that he will make a table in the presence of their enemy for. That's the one that he would stand on a business about. That's the one that he will take care of. That's the one that he will provide for. That's the one that he will redeem and claim again and again and again. Jesus said, I was the rejected cornerstone. That's the one that he will stand in the gaps for. That's the one that he will go to hell and get up out the pit of the enemy. That's the one that he will make a crooked path straight about. Baby, don't play when it comes to God. He said, I will leave the 99 just to chase after that one. Just that one. Because it's not about who accepted you. It's about who stood on business about you. And it's only your Father. He said, I know your heart. You could be in the fields tending to the sheep when I come to anoint your head. And can't nobody get in front of what I called. Can't nobody get in front of what I already scheduled. He said, if it's time for you to go to war, I'll put down giants about you. If it's time for you to get in a fiery furnace, I'll get in a furnace with you. Hello? Do you hear what I'm saying? This is the God that we serve. He will take the foolish things. So he can get his glory. The things that the world rejected, the things that the world mishandled, the things that the world didn't want. He said, that's mine. I like that. That's me. That's mine right there. I marked them. I engraved their name on the back of my hand. That's mine. I wrote their name in heaven already. That's mine. I knew them before I formed them in their mother's womb. That's mine. You hear me? No matter where you at, no matter what your circumstances is, no matter what your dynamic is, no matter what your history is, no matter where you come from, who mishandled you, who did whatever they did to you, you are his. Baby, give your life to God.